just move out to an area like this and you relax. It's an automatic thing.
It was really the lifestyle that I fell in love with.
Had you said to me 5 years ago, you're going to be living in Kyneton, I just would have said no way.
I fell in love with the history, the buildings, and it just had a really nice feel to it.
I felt really at home quite quickly.
If you're even thinking about making a tree change, this is one of the best places to do it.
My name's Steve Brendish. I'm the owner of a graphic design company called Two Damn Creative. Going back, I was in Flemington in Melbourne City for 9 years. We decided to move up to Macedon Ranges after visiting here on a couple of weekends. So we moved to the area, started my own business and just generated a lot of local business. Woodend's a beautiful little town. You've got all kinds of shops here. You don't really need to go out of Woodend to get anything. There's 2 full-time staff, all of whom are local, and I found them all by actually placing an advert on Facebook. And I've got so many people from this area that had the right skills going for those positions.
My name is Tim Foster. I'm the chef and owner of Annie Smithers Bistro in Kyneton. We're a small boutique restaurant. We serve food that's inspired by what's around us and what I like to eat. And there is an abundance of local producers, and we always think that we're serving the best of our region on a plate. It's very important to me to serve the food and wine that's around us. I believe that my wife and I have moved into Kyneton to be part of the community. So that means that we should support those people that are around us, and in turn they come back and support us. To anyone living in a city and was considering the so-called tree change, I couldn't recommend it highly enough. To come to somewhere like Kyneton, where we're under an hour from Melbourne, we have this fantastic, vibrant yet rural lifestyle here. To make a tree change, I think it's a fantastic opportunity.
I'm Bruce Taylor, and this is my partner Kevin Wright. We run the self-contained accommodations in the Macedon Ranges called Mirkwood Forest Spa Cottages.
We moved here in 2005.
We lived in Middle Park in Melbourne. And we looked in the paper and we saw this property here. And we said, we got to check it out. And believe it or not, came here and looked at it. And the next day we purchased it. I can't believe we did it, but we did it. And it's one of the best decisions we've made. There's so many other opportunities in the Macedon Ranges for us. Like I'm taking cooking classes all the time because I love to cook. And because we live it and we can tell our guests, there's always something going on in the weekends up here.
I think go on your instinct.
Yeah, that's what I
which
say.
Which is what we did, and we haven't looked back.
I'm Nolan, together with my wife Lindsay. We run the Avington Merino Stud at Sidonia, which is just outside of Kyneton in central Victoria. Predominantly we breed ultrafine and superfine merinos, producing some of the best wool that you can buy in Australia. The Macedon Ranges for us was a logical choice. First and foremost, it was close to Melbourne, but in particular this part of the Macedon Ranges is granite soil, which we particularly went hunting for all over Victoria because we believed that was going to give us the opportunity to raise and grow the sort of wool that we're now doing. The Macedon Ranges offers a wonderful lifestyle opportunity for anybody that chooses. It's a wonderful climate, it's a great place to live, fantastic restaurants, there's great wineries, and there's really nice people that choose to come up here and live.
My name's Karolina Cordero and I run a market garden in Malmesbury. I run it under a business, it's called Malmesbury Kitchen Garden, and I grow all the produce and sell at farmers markets. I've really loved coming to Malmesbury. It's sort of the perfect combination between the city and the country because it's only an hour drive back to Melbourne, and there's public transport, about an hour and a half on the train back to Melbourne, so I can go and visit family and friends without any difficulty. But here in Malmesbury, because it's quite a small town, everyone seems to know each other and everyone's interested because I moved here, started a garden, didn't really do things the way that most people would do it, and so people were really interested and would come up and introduce themselves. So I felt really at home quite quickly in Malmesbury.
Councillor Roger Dukes, I'm currently Mayor of the Macedon Ranges Shire. I came to the Macedon Ranges about 24 years ago now. It's grown a lot in that time, been proactive within the community. It's a great area to live within the state. Currently we're standing just north of Kyneton. This is the site of our new industrial estate. As the industrial precinct continues to expand, that's more and more jobs, which means that people can live local, work local, which is absolutely fantastic.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Barbara Nixon, and we own and operate Gisborne Peak Winery.
A little hobby of mine, planting some grapes in 1978, ultimately progressed to now 13.5 acres. We produce about 2,000 cases a year.
The Macedon Ranges is made up of villages, so it's a village lifestyle that we still have here.
They come out here to escape the living pressures of the city and swap that for the freedom that we get out here, but many of our local residents still work back in town. It really is a great luxury to be able to have a career and a passion. And right here, we're on the passion.
I thought I was the passion.
Sorry. Damn, I blew that.
My name's Lisa Randall, and along with my husband Glenn, we run Randall and Randall Chairmakers and the Chairmaker's Wife in Kyneton. We established the shop 2 years ago to showcase, obviously, Glenn's furniture. He's a chairmaker, and to sell his furniture and his courses, but also to showcase other craftsmen who are doing traditional, rare and unusual crafts and trades. We were in Melbourne, very happy in nice leafy eastern suburbs, and took a country drive to look at a country house and just fell in love with the area. The proximity to Melbourne worked really well for us, and within a week I think we decided that, yeah, what were we doing in Melbourne? Decided, well, to sell up everything and do it. Yeah, take the leap of faith. I've never been anywhere where there's a sense of community like there is here. But we were in Camberwell for 12 years and we didn't know neighbours 2 doors down. Being somewhere where people will come up and say hi to you, you know, it takes you half an hour to get through the supermarket, but that's sort of cool. You don't get that anywhere else. Had you said to me 5 years ago, you're going to be living in Kyneton, I just would have said no way. And yeah, we love it. Yeah, we're here for good. We're never moving.
We're Dan and Dan, and we run Small Holdings Cafe in Malmesbury. Small Holdings is a fun little cafe set in an old church, which we find lovely. Well, we've run a few places in Melbourne. We just needed country life. We decided to move out to central Victoria about 5 years ago now. You just move out to an area like this and you relax. It's an automatic thing. It just happens. People are friendlier than the big smoke. It's a little bit slower pace. Yeah, highly recommend it.
My name's Tracy Robertson. I do PR and client liaison and events at Eliza Park International.
My name's Ben Robertson. This is little Lucy May Robertson. I'm the director of my own company, which is Design and Deliver Event Production.
Here at Kerry is our headquarters for all our administration, marketing and sales. We also have our racing and pre-training division here and braking, and the stallions are kept on this site as well.
My wife and I moved up here 4 years ago and it was great. Yeah, we love it up here.
When I moved to the Macedon Ranges, it was really the lifestyle that I fell in love with.
There's quite a lot of untapped options up here. The commute into the city is pretty straightforward.
My role at Eliza Park International combines my experience in event management and also my love of horses, including the racing industry. I'd like to invite you out to our farm here at Kerry. The grounds are beautiful, the horses are magnificent, and we'd love to see you out here soon.